Yeah.
TopTiger, man.
What's up, boy? Mikey T, the movie star. We back at it?
I'm sitting here with somebody whose whole hood got indicted. Your whole hood didn't get indicted. So therefore, you should watch this content because it's gangster. It's actually probably too gangster for y'all watching it too. So for those of y'all in the dirty sector, play around in dirt and you get mud. Because when it rains, people get wet, but Joffy stays dry. So welcome to the show, Joffy the Mac.
Mikey T, the movie star. What's up, homie? Oh, shit. What's good, my brother?
Yo, if you don't know about the towers, Joffy the Mac is gonna make sure to tell you about the towers today. A legendary part of Queens. So if y'all are tapping in from the Bronx or Brooklyn, stay tuned. You're gonna learn something today. I got the TopTiger, Joffy the
Yeah.
Mac, and I want to
What's up?
welcome you to the show, man. You got the new project out as well, Tiger Stripes.
Yeah, Tiger Stripes out now on all platforms, man. All platforms.
Tell me, yo, why do they call you the TopTiger?
I'm a cat man. What they don't really know is I fuck with cats. I love cats. I love big cats and small cats. I got like 2 cats in the crib right now. So I'm big on cats. You know what I mean, so I'm the biggest. I don't get no bigger than a tiger. A
All right,
lion might rule the jungle, but he ain't the biggest.
all right, man. So that's what it is. You know what I mean? Because I was gonna say, why Tiger? Like, break down the
Yeah.
science of the, behind your name for me. You know what I mean? Why is it that you chose that particular animal?
Yeah, well, I tell you, we big on stripes. Tiger got the stripes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta earn those around here. You know what I'm saying? So we big on that, man. We big on them stripes. That's why the album named Tiger Stripes.
So you said you lived on Merrick. What part of Merrick? Was it West
I'm
Side
from,
Merrick?
yeah, I'm from West Side Merrick. I'm from West Side Merrick. I'm from 170, but I'm from 114th of Merrick. That's right here, my block. What's up, Papa? Yeah, so I'm from 114th of Merrick. I'm right here. Like we in the middle of everything. Where I'm from, my block, I'm from American Towers, but right around the corner is Merrick. So we rep Merrick. That's us. All the way down to about 127th of Merrick. Yeah, that's the whole shit is West Side Merrick. But yeah, we basically in the middle. Where I'm from, we in the middle of everything. We in the middle of South Jamaica. We got the north right across the other side, and we got the south. We right here in the middle. We south side. We still part of South Jamaica too, but we in the middle. So that's where we at with it.
Can you tell me what it was like and, tell me about some of the people that you rocked with back in the day, maybe even some of the people you didn't rock with? I know Maserati Fox was from West Side Merrick.
Yeah, yeah. Rest in peace to Maserati. Yeah, that's a big face from the West. He from the West. A lot of good people came from around here. But yeah, that's what we Maserati Fox. Who else? So we lost Tone Mac. He was also good. My good friend Image. He was from around here. Also a great rapper from around here. He helped pen a lot of shit for Fox too. He was really good as an artist. My man Image, Young Image. Rest in peace to him. Or
Can you tell me about meeting Maserati Fox and the whole 1090 dumb out movement?
well, I knew Mozzie since I was a kid. He knew me since I was a kid. Like I was like one of the bad little, you know how it is as a kid. I was one of the ones that stood out because I stood on business as a kid. I was a badass little nigga. And Fox used to always see me. When he used to see me as a little kid, he used to always do this to me. He'd point that finger because he know I'm up to no good on some bullshit. So that's what I always remember most about coming up and seeing Fox down on 116th or 118th. I used to come through 6'3", 6 to 9 little niggas on bikes. We probably got a gun or two on us. He used to always see me and do this. Don't do nothing crazy. I already know what that finger meant. That was my man though, R.P. the Fox, man. Real West Side American dumb out niggas.
Did you guys ever connect when it came to music?
Yeah, we got a couple songs. Yeah, Fox, we got a couple of records together. And Mike got some shit that never got put out too. I gotta go check in the archive. But yeah, we got mad music together. Fox was one of them, man. He was one of them.
Yeah, definitely rest in peace to Maserati
Yeah,
Fox.
he was definitely one of them.
Another guy, that's one of the
Mhm.
guys I wish I would have got the opportunity to work with, you know. Before you went on tour with G Unit, did you have beef with LB fam?
Nah, I didn't really. We had, yeah, we not really beef. Yeah, you could might as well say something like that. It wasn't nothing serious. It was little matches. We used to have little fist fights and shit like that. It ain't never go no further than that with us and them. I mean, it's kids. You know how that it go in neighborhoods. You know, you got groups of different people that rep different shit. You know, they was we had Lost Boys. At that time, it was us. We got West Side Merrick. We had Lost Boys. You had MOB, which was like they was from like the projects from Baisley. I don't really know the name of what they was over there in 40 Project, but I'm pretty sure it was a name too. Maybe one of my younger, they could tell me better than I can. I don't be remembering shit like that. But those was like the most the major names, the big names. MOB, West Side Merrick, Lost Boys, those names was big. And when it came to Queens around that time, I'm coming up. You know, you had X-Men, all type of different shit. Zulu Nation, all type of shit people was. Yeah. That was the big names though. Those are the top three that I could really remember hands on that I knew that was really into shit besides Lost Boys. It was MOB and it was West Side America. That's what you heard when I was coming up. L
So
Gang, Lorton, Palm City. Westside. You got a couple people that put on too. Shout out to the whole Queens, man. Shout out to the whole Queens though.
can you tell us about Jamaica and can you tell us about the American Towers because that building has a lot of history?
Yeah, the building has a lot of history. What you want to know about the building? Because nigga, we could be here all day doing this, but like like what you want to know? Like
Some of the guys that originally helped G Unit are from that building.
yeah. Most of my good friends, we all from here. We all from American Towers, all around it. You know, some probably lived up the block around the corner. But yeah, basically, if you want to get into that,
Yeah, let's get into that.
let's get into that. Well, basically, how that happened, because you see how we mentioned the Lost Boys and all that. They was like, but they well, Banks and them, they was like back block niggas. They was like I think it was BTB. They was like back block niggas. You had Fat Shy, Banks, and Yayo, El Dorado, my son Weezy, all those guys. They was from the back blocks. Why? They was back blocks. They was like the different niggas. They ones who got a lot of money. They stayed out the way. But Weezy, how this all came about was through my friend Weezy and my man El Dorado. My man Weezy and Harlene. Well, those is like my friends. I knew them before I knew any of them. I knew Banks too back then, but mostly them. And they knew me through traffic, through like I just told you, fights, going up to August Martin High School, getting into fights, me riding on a bike with a gun in my book bag. I used to do wild shit. You know what I'm saying? So they was the ones that was they never back then. They was tough. So they respected tough shit. My man Rude Boy, rest in peace. So we had them guys. So I guess around the time they was forming it, shout out to Smurf too. Around this time they was forming G Unit, they was running around recruiting different areas of kids, people from Queens that was putting on that had names. You know what I'm saying? They went down to 109. They went and got my guy Ice, rest in peace to him, Flip, Wook, all them guys from down there. And then they came here and got us, which was, you know what I'm saying, American Tower. We from American Tower, was West Side America, that's us. They came and grabbed us. And we had a couple of people from Shadyville through my man Shot Money XL. He brought his crew up on. So it was a bunch of us. We went crazy. But basically, let's get back to that. How we came along. My story is L. Who came? I think it was L. It might have been L, Wheezy, and Banks. They came to the building. They came to American Towers. You know, I had like 15 youngins in front of the building at this time. So they pulled up. They ain't know who they was, and they jumped out and all that. Yo, tell Joffy come downstairs. So they looking around like we don't know no Joffy. Yeah. Until I looked out the window, I had an apartment that was directly in front of the building. You could see out the window. So I seen it was dumb, and I wound up coming downstairs, and they explained to me what they was doing and what they was trying to do. And we moved forward from there. That night, I wound up going to Fifth grandma house. He had a crib, grandma house in the back blocks over there in the back blocks of 134. And that's when I met Fifth. I knew Smurf too before that though, but I officially like we got to really kick it then with everybody then. And it was history from there. I went to the basement. Fifth fucked with us. He loved everything we was doing, and we went from there. The rest was history, you heard? We was on the road. We might have been the youngest too. Me and my niggas, we was the youngest. Like me, Hove, Money Wrong. We was all like young boys too. I
Yeah,
had to be about damn, how old I was when I went on the road? Probably like, I had to be like 18 or like 18. I was like 18 when I first went on the road. Yup, 18, 19. I
Yeah,
was young.
you rapped that they came and got me from American Towers.
Yeah, yeah,
How you
yeah.
actually linked up with 50 and G Unit.
Yeah, they came and got me. They came and got me from American Towers. They came and got me. Yep, like I told you, I just told you the story how they came and got me. I was upstairs and they pulled up. Banks, my man Wheezy, and I think L had to be with them. They came and got me, and we went to Fifth, we went to Grandma's house, went to Grandma's house, and the rest of it all as well. We went to do that. Everything else was history from there.
So how did you end up, building a relationship with G Unit to end up going on the road with them?
I had a relationship with Wheezy, L, Halim, like those are my guys. Rude Boy, all them. I had a relationship with them. Rude Boy, I had a really big relationship with him too. Rest in pieces. So I had a big relationship with him, but mostly Wheezy, L, Banks. Like I knew them school. Like I told you, we went to school. I knew them from then. So I already had a relationship with those guys ahead of time. So once I did that, they came and got me, and then we went from there. They actually told Fifth about me. I think it might have been Wheezy on them, but they told Fifth about me. Yo, we gotta go get Jesse. You know, my real name is Jesse. Everybody knew that. My man, rest in peace, Fat Shy. He from their block. He used to call me Westside Jesse. So I used to run with that because Westside Jesse. He used to scream it out on him. You ever heard of Fat Shy?
Of course, of course.
Yeah, so Fat Shy, he used to call me Westside Jesse. So he knew me with all of them too. He knew me from years when we used to go on party and fuck shit up. So yeah, that's how that happened though. Through those guys, those good fellas right there. And they brought me over there to Fifth, and the rest was history. I took a couple of my guys on the road. We took a couple mines, a couple people from the 9, Shadyville. Man, we was gone. We was out. I think the first show might have been, what was the first show? I think Pittsburgh, like the first show. I remember this shit clear as day. This is off mixtape tour too. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. Just imagine being that age and seeing this type of shit at this age. Like this shit is intriguing. You see what I'm saying? You mean I ain't never seen no shit like that. We go there, there's thousands of people and all that. I'm like, nah, they here for Fifth. They here for them all off a mixtape tour. They did it real big, bro. They did it real big off a mixtape tour. Like I think they might have started the era that. They had to, right? Who else did that around that time? Like mixtape tour. It wasn't
Unit was one of the first groups touring off of mixtapes. Lil Wayne did later, but he had already had debut albums out.
Yeah, he
found a formula with that, and then he kept putting his guys on from that. So I wanted to ask, man, were you around when Maserati Fox came home and 50 Cent embraced him and actually came out to the hood and shot some videos with him?
Yeah. Let me get to that story right now. I was the main reason why Fifth even considered even giving him a deal or even signing him. This is what year was that? You remember?
2005, 2006.
We was in what Fifth had? We was in LA. I know for sure I was in LA. We was in LA. Oh, it was Mobb Deep. It was the Mobb Deep video. He was shooting one of the first singles off Mobb Deep album. Fresh from they signing. He was shooting one of their videos from Mobb Deep album. I think it was what song was that? The
They
Mobb
had
Deep
Put
shit.
Them in Their Place, and they had
What's
the Out of Control remix. They also had Have a Party.
I think it was Have a Party. That's the one 50 was on, right?
Yeah, 50 was on Have a Party with Nate Dogg. The Out of Control remix, 50 did the hook on, and a verse as well.
I'm not sure which one, but one of them albums, one of them songs, we did the video in LA, and I pulled him to the side because he asked me first about, he said, what's up with Fox? What you think? And I told him what I thought. He asked me. We spoke for like 2 hours about the situation because Fifth wasn't big with all the extra shit. You know how he is. He always stay away from all the extra shit. And the boy ain't trying to go to jail, ain't trying to do none of that. He don't want none of that gang shit, none of that. So he asked me though, yo, what you think? And I told him I think it would be a good idea because the type of person FO was in the streets. That'd be a good look. The right people around him, the right music, that should do big things for him. You know what I'm saying? He took that shit into consideration. We talked for like an hour or two. That night, I think we came back like a day later, 2 days later. That Like 2 days later, he pulled up. He went down the block, and that's when history was made then. He went and pulled up on Fox or down there on 118, took a picture with him in the yard and all that. The rest was history. That was my doing. That was all me right there. I got FO that situation with Fifth. That's a fact. I spoke to Fifth for over an hour behind that. Word. He went and did it.
Yep, I remember 50 pulling back out there to go work with Fox, and it looked like that was going to be the new street signing after Banks and Buck took off on industry level, and he was working with, as you said, Mob Deep, and he had MOP. Maserati Fox was going to be that new street signing. Did Fox and 50 and y'all have a prior relationship like when y'all was younger?
Them niggas is older than me, so I'm Fifth knew FO before. He ain't know FO before me, but he knew FO he know him from around. He know they know each other. They had in interactions and shit together. So yeah, he knew him. He knew him. They knew each other. So that's basically what that was about. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted to make sure shit was gonna go smooth and niggas, everybody was on the same page and they was on the time and he was on. He was Fifth to tell you straight up, listen, we ain't doing this and we ain't doing that. This is what I'm trying to do. I mean, and he did it. FO was right there. He fucked up that situation. Bro, he was right there.
What did go wrong with the Maserati Fox? Like, what went wrong with Maserati Fox's situation with G-Unit, in your opinion, in your eyes?
It was something with money, like with his signing. I think it was like he was getting some type of money from the label, but I think he wanted it at a certain time. You know how that shit is. When you got some people be wanting the money, nigga, like he was moving too fast. You know what I'm saying? Type shit and scared the people off of her. So that's what fucked up that bag. So you know, Fifth don't like that. That's bad business. He fucked that situation up. Word. That situation was he was giving him a deal. Well, he got the deal. It was something about the money. I guess he wanted the money. He wanted the money right then and there. Some situation. It was a waiting process. Nigga ain't want to wait. I heard he went, did whatever he did, and then them people backed out. When them people backed out, fucked up the whole bag. So now you fucking up your bag and you fucking up 50 bag. You know what I'm saying? You fucking up your bag and you fucking up 50 bag. That shit went wrong. And once that went wrong, it was over. You know, Fifth ain't doing it. Bad business, he ain't doing it. That nigga FO crazy. That's my dog. That nigga couldn't wait.
Rest in peace to Maserati Fox, man.
Rest in peace to Maser. He couldn't wait, word. So he fucked up that situation for everybody.
Can you tell me about the case you caught when you got arrested for popping off on in front of the police?
Well, I caught a case. When I caught that case, when? Well, at the barbecue?
I'm not sure where it was.
You got me confused. There was a lot of situations like that. Which one are you talking about?
Did you get bailed out by 50 Cent over a shooting?
Oh yeah, I did some dumb shit. They bailed me out. I did some stupid shit. This around the time I had got we got sent home off the road, me and Smurf around this time, and I did some stupid shit, shot out the window. I was doing little kid bad shit. I was just aggravated with myself at this time, doing bad shit. I sent like 2 shots out the window. Bow, bow. This to do. I'm just doing dumb shit, and I think I call myself being tough. I come downstairs and try to walk right past the police like it was nothing. They grabbed my dumb ass right on up. Come here. Put my ass right in the back of that car. Especially with Mason. That shit was a big brawl that day in front of the building. Everybody out here fighting. I had girls, everybody here fighting. Let them go. Bottles being thrown. The police windows being broken. Wow, that was a crazy day. That was that day. That had to be that day you told about. Yeah, and that shit, you know, Fifth is probably, he just felt like, damn, this nigga Joff out here doing stupid shit. But like, damn, he know my situation. He like, damn, he been he was only doing what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So in my situation with being sent home, I was only following suit. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't gonna get into that story because everybody already heard that story a million times, but I was just following suit. You know what I'm saying? If my man is in the situation or if I'm in the situation, we both gonna go. And that's basically what that was. So when I got sent home, it was only for a little while because one thing about Fifth, he always told niggas, yo, listen, we not here for that. We not embarrassing each other. We're not gonna embarrass ourselves in front of these people. You know what I'm saying? So it's no fighting with each other. And that's what happened. We was fighting with each other, which niggas wasn't supposed to. That's what I'm big on. I really got that from him. I don't play that shit with each other. Even with mines, I might have an argument or two, but that's as far as it's gonna go. We're not doing that, especially not in front of other people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's really supposed to be, gangster. So that's really what that was. That's what that happened with that situation, though.
Right. That was over a Mitchell and Ness because I thought it was an Averex leather.
Nah, we got sent home over a Mitchell Ness jersey. I had it was a jersey first. My man Haleen, it was 2 jerseys. Just that one happened to be the nigga. It was Marcus' jersey, but I didn't know it was a jersey because I didn't know nothing about it. I don't need to steal a jersey. It just happened that my man Haleen had the same jersey, and I asked him, "Yo, what's up? That's still yours?" So he said, "Yeah, keep that one." So I'm not knowing that it was 2 because we wanted to find a high shit. So he had 2 jerseys. It was just a mistaken identity type shit. Son just went overboard about the jersey and went crazy. The jersey was free anyway. This is shit that's given the fifth. We around. You shouldn't even be going this hard over it anyway. Nigga just went crazy over a jersey. Oh, all that shit. That shit was like weak. That was weak shit to me. Like over a jersey. Like, nigga, we all here together. We family. If that's serious, I give you the jersey back. It ain't that serious. Niggas just be making shit more than what it is. It was never that serious for me. But, you know, for him, I guess it was. I mean, that's what happened with that situation. He went over the mouth and whatever, and the shit happens. I wish we could turn that shit back now, but it is what it is.
Yeah, man. Do you ever look back like I blew so much tour money over a $300 jersey?
Yeah, because I probably would have still been around with Fifth on that road. Yeah, hell yeah. All that per diem and all that other money niggas was making, hell yeah. That was something with that though. Like that shit was bound to go. Everybody had issues with this kid, Marcus. I hope he doing well too. I hope all is well with him. You know, that we was kids, we was young then. I mean, I hope all is well. And I think I was cool with him after that anyway. That shit wasn't about nothing. I mean, that was just spare the moment, mad shit. Niggas getting into whoever they got into, but that ain't about nothing though. That wasn't really about nothing.
Yeah, something weird happened with you and Smurf, and I kind of want to piece it together while I got you here because Smurf has some great things to say about you. So I want to figure how do you feel about him and ask you where did it all go wrong with you two guys?
I mean, I don't hold no grudges against nothing that me and him went through in our life. We just went through some things, but it went wrong because it's like it's probably me and him being who we are, but you probably got people in your crew that feel a certain way. I might have people in my crew that feel a certain way, and that's how that shit be clashing with the two. Because you know we both 2 bosses, so you know how this shit might go. He might have people that be like, "Yo, man, fuck them niggas, fuck," and I might have niggas like, "Man, fuck them." You know what I'm saying? Situations happen. People choose sides. I felt I'm sticking with the side that I've been with. I've been around Fifth of them. Smurf ain't bring me aboard. I done bought me a board. Weezy done bought me a board, but he still was family. Me, I done slept in Smurf mama crib. I done gave that nigga money. We done share shit. He done gave me guns. Like you know what I'm saying? He was family, nigga. I'm locked in, we locked in. But shit just went sideways, know what I mean? That was then though, know what I mean? I don't hold, like I told you, I don't hold grudges, man. I don't like we passed that, know what I'm saying? Oh, we passed that. Smurf all right with me.
Did you ever run into him back in the day in Queens? Like, yo, you got to stop dissing 50 out here having these barbecues dissing 50.
Yeah, he was wild.
Know what I
we
mean?
ain't really we ain't really had no interactions like that back then. I don't think I might have seen him a couple times, like right before it really got that serious. But after it got that serious, it was like it was nigga got to pick a side. I'm saying I picked a side. These are my niggas, so I'm sticking to what I'm sticking to, bro. I ain't that's disloyal to me. That's being disloyal. Like I'm not gonna do that. I mean, he got his reasons, I got mine, and it is what it is. I mean, but that was then. You know what I'm saying we all moving forward in life. We all got shit going on. We all grown.
So let me go back to this. You said something interesting. It was 50 Cent actually bailed you out after this whole tour fiasco happened. He
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
bailed you out on that case.
yeah. Because he told me, nigga, I was only doing what I was supposed to do. If one is getting into a situation, I'm gonna get into. Even though the situation was over me, I still wouldn't have reacted the way Smurf reacted. Smurf reacted the way he reacted because niggas was like I told you, niggas was already tired of Marcus anyway. His mouth was crazy and shit was already going on. But I was gonna avoid this shit anyway because I already knew in the back of my head this shit ain't gonna end well. I mean, Son did it, but it was just like it is what it is. Smurf was already ready to go. Son said a little too much, and it was on from there. I'm not just not gonna let the nigga go get it on by himself. When initially this shit is over me, that wouldn't even make sense for me to do that. You know what I'm saying? I would be a sucker for that. You know what I mean? I'm not standing on that. know what I'm saying? I'm a stand-up nigga. So I did what I did, and we both got sent on, respectfully. I
So
wound up coming back around because look, the same way I do now, I'm a solid nigga. I don't talk about people. I don't do shit like that, homie. I'm not gonna be on the internet doing that. Niggas be in their feelings. Yeah, I'm an emotional nigga too at times, but I'm not doing that. I just can't see myself to be on the internet talking about the next man. It's like, how? I can't do that. Sometimes I might want to be like, fuck this shit. This nigga did, let me go up. But I don't feel like that's the right solution. That's the right way to go about things. Because then you definitely going under to the deep end when you're doing shit like that. Because they know coming back when you do shit like that. Especially for me. The nigga, like if the shoes on the other foot and it was me, I'm not going back. Once the nigga take it that far, I'm not, you gotta stand on it. You gotta stand on that. You stay over there and I'm gonna stay over here. So with me, it was always a loyalty thing with me, bro. I'm not gonna do that. Even if I felt like I wasn't getting what I should be getting, but I'm not, bro. We all know what we signed up for. We all know what we signed up for and this shit. And I ain't never hold no grudges, and I always stood on it. I got shot for this shit, bro, and I'm still standing on business. I ain't never like feel a way about nobody because we know what we signed up for when we do this. You know what I'm saying? We know what we stand up for when we do this. Niggas that be doing shit like that, oh, I did this, complaining, crying. Them niggas will always be the ones in the background because that's what they do. I'm not here. I'm here for something else, man. I got a bigger. I look at shit differently, bro. I look at shit differently. I don't look at things the way everybody else look at it. You know what I mean? Like I told you, I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. Like once, like I got a saying. Once it's up with me, you stuck with me, man. Once you prove that loyalty to me, you stuck with me, and that's how I'm about it, bro. That's how I live. That's the rules I abide by. I abide by word. And I've been like that ever since. I could be running out now. I don't see why niggas do that shit they be doing, running rampant on the internet, disrespect them. I don't see how they could do that. As a man, I can't even see myself doing on the internet. That shit look crazy to me. But to each his own. Like I ain't gonna hold it against you either. That's what you do, that's what you do. I'm gonna do the other thing. You know what I'm saying? That's basically how that went. It's all love. And to this day, it's still all love. That's family. That's family, baby. Oh, that's family.
mentioned being Lloyd Banks' hype man. Can you take me into where your relationship with Banks begins to where you can begin to be his hype man?
Well, like I told you, me and Banks, we school time, like August Small, those are like I knew him for years. I knew Banks a long, long time. I mean, that's my man. That's my brother for real. Like all them niggas is my bro. They all family. Like, but with me and Banks, we had a close relationship because I was really with Fifth a lot. Before I even got with Banks, even went on the road, it was me and my man Hove, which is Trav, big oldest brother. I mean, Hove was with me. We used to be at Fifth crib a lot. We was around Fifth at this time. It was just me and him at this time too, around the Connecticut days and the early days when Fifth first got the mansion and shit. It was mostly just me and Hove there in security. But it was just me and him holding it down a lot of most of the time. But everybody else was around, but we stayed with him most of the time with Fifth most of the time out there. And this is around the time where Fifth Banks is about to start his tour. You know, that's my man. So I mean, Fifth was like, yo, listen, he gave me an option though. I could have did either or. He like, you could stay with me and do this, or you could go and branch off and do the hype man and see different shit. So I chose to do that. I mean, situate myself over there with my man with Banks and shit. So, we done toured the world. Also grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? That shit was a wonderful time. I think I done been anywhere. My passport is crazy. Like crazy. Like
I read one time that Lloyd Banks did over 200 shows in a year. I was like, man.
yeah, we was on the road. One year we was on the road. Like, damn, we had a show like this is around the time right before I got shot. I think it was like, what was that, 04, 05? Like when Rotten Apple came out.
Rotten Apple came out in 2006. Hunger for
No,
More,
not that album. Hunger for More. First album.
2004.
That one. That was our biggest tour. 04. 04, that was our biggest tour big. We was everywhere. Germany, Japan. Like when I went to Japan, that shit was intriguing to me because I'm like, because they big on culture, on the culture. Japan, China, they big like hip hop. They hip hop heads for real, for real. Like, I don't know where he at. They big on hip hop for real. We did that. That shit was like everything to me. I'm like, oh nah, this is crazy. They knew every song, they know every music. They was hippie. That shit was ill to me. That was like the illest shit I seen. And then we went to all these other places. I'm like, yeah, this shit is ill. Overseas, I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Word. Japan, I remember that day too. We got twisted that day too. Banks ass twisted that day. We over there with the motor and shit, drinking sake, some shit called sake. We in there, we drunk so much of that shit. I think we had to get carried out that motherfucker. Word, I was twisted that day too. To the next day, I couldn't even get out the bed. I think we didn't even get out the next day. We stayed in the bed the whole day the next day in Japan. That's sake, no game. Drinking that shit like it was water. That's like, oh my God.
What did you think about Lloyd Banks and
Yeah.
50 Cent parting ways after so many years?
I mean, at the end of the day, I look at it as like we all brothers still, so I don't really get involved with that. That's something that they'll fix when they fix it, because at the end of the day, we all family, man. They'll fix that when it's time to fix it, it'll get fixed. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's love. They family. Like that's Banks did. That's fifth. You know what I'm saying? That's fifth baby. Like Banks is fifth baby. Like so, fifth is like, you know what I mean. But you know how fifth is a hard worker. That nigga he different on time, and so, but it'll get back right. I'm good. They'll get back right. They get back right. They get back right.
Yeah, man, Lloyd Banks is doing him. He's got the Halloween Havoc series. But
Yeah,
me, I kind of feel like he should have stayed together with G Unit. You know what I mean? I guess
yeah.
you could always say that Banks will always be a member of G Unit, but at this point in time, we're not getting the collapse.
Nah, I'm trying to see when he gonna do mine. He about to get. I'm trying to get this shit done with him too. That's my dog though. So you know. Yeah. So we working on that. You know what I mean? We working on trying to figure me out. I'm trying to get this meeting with Fifth too. You know, that's my dog. I want to sit down with him so I can really tell him what I got going on. I'm waiting for. That's what we waiting on. Set up a little situation so we can talk, see what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Let them hear the music, let them see my vision, what we got going on. Cause I got a lot of shit we want to do. Me and DZ, like we got so much work and so much things that need to be done, bro. But everything takes time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't rushing nobody.
So when you first started rocking with G Unit, like what role did you take on? You know what I mean? What role did you play with G Unit after starting to play link with 50?
We all security. Everybody's nigga. One rule when you on that road, everybody security. I don't give a fuck if we got aunties and grand. Everybody security. We all security. Everybody. We all here together. We all security. One go, we all go. That's how it's supposed to be. That's all that was. We was all security. Everybody. We on the road. We out. Before people start sitting down and figure out what they gonna do or what they can do or what job descriptions people are gonna be getting, everybody was security. Everybody. Before it was security, we was security. Everybody.
Give me a rundown of the roster when you first got there.
Oh, artists. It was just Yayo and Banks at this time. Yayo and Banks.
What about some of the other guys coming into play? Like there was an R&B singer named Governor. Did you see anybody like
Oh
this
yeah.
play?
Governor, but I don't think Fifth was trying
Red
to get him.
Spider, the producer.
Yeah, Red Spider, my man. Shout out to Red Spider. Yeah, he was around. We fucking Red Spider. We used to go to the studio a lot out there.
Frenchie started coming around at a
Yeah,
certain.
Frenchie was around. I was trying to get that's what around the time I thought I was a manager. I was trying to get Frenchie a deal with Fifth.
Why did Frenchie never secure a deal with G Unit?
Fifth main focus was Yayo and them at this time, Banks and them. We was trying to do that. I was pushing for that. I used to always play Frenchie shit around them, but it just never happened. After a while, Frenchie just wound up going down there with Walker and them, his family down in Atlanta and securing a situation with 1017 and all like Gucci and all them, which worked out for him at that time. So, you know what I mean? I feel like shit happened for reasons, you know what I'm saying? That maybe was a better situation for him anyway. Right? Free Frenchie, matter of fact, too.
Yeah, free Frenchie, man.
Free my dog Frenchie, man. Frenchie could rap his ass off too. That boy rap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. He was dropping a lot of freestyle videos on World Star back then.
That's a fact. Frenchie rap his ass off, bro. Frenchie nice. Frenchie one of the nice ones from around here. Me and Frenchie grew up together. If you didn't know that, me and Frenchie went to school together, elementary. I used to I used to do the beats on the table for that nigga. He used to have a kufi on. Frenchie was Muslim. As a kid, he's Muslim. I used to do the beats for him on the table. He was rapping. He rapped his ass off since we was kids. Word. Frenchie rapped since we was kids. He was that good rapping. Always had a loud voice. He always stood out. Yeah, Frenchie was good.
When's the last time you got to speak with Frenchie?
I went to see him not too long ago. I spoke to Frenchie like last week. I went to see Frenchie. Who went to see Frenchie? Me and DZ went to see Frenchie. Like last month, we went to see him. He ain't too far either. He over there in St. Correctional Facility. That shit like an hour away from the town. It's in Austin, New York, so that's like 45 to an hour from where I'm at. It ain't far at all.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he doing good though. He doing good now. Right now, he working on his appeal and all that, trying to get home. He keeping his head up. He's standing tall.
Can you tell me about 50 telling all the G Unit guys that they couldn't hustle anymore? He banned hustling from the G Unit cats.
Yeah, because all that shit will bring is police and the fuck up whatever situation he's trying to do at that moment. You know what I'm saying? He had a vision. I mean, clearly his vision was a good vision. You see what I'm saying? And he basically told niggas if we gonna be around, everybody gonna be around, ain't no hustling. You know what I'm saying? And people abide by those rules. You know what I'm saying? We on the road, we doing that. We ain't no hustling. This is what we doing. I mean, me, I was still hustling from time to time because that was for the most part for the artists and the most of them guys because what they had going on. Me, I still was doing on them because how I was gonna pay bills if I don't, you know what I'm saying? But when everything got on board and everybody figured out what they was doing and things were situated, all that stopped. That's a fact. It was nobody hustling no more. Huh?
So, yo, was Tony Yayo known for getting money before he got into rapping? You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Top hustler over there on them back block. That's a fact. Yayo got to the bag. Yeah, he got to that bag over there. So crack 100 miles per hour was nigga on 134. Yeah, Fifth had the situation. Nigga Bobo. Fifth definitely had the situation. Fifth was a different type of animal.
Did Yayo have like the cars, the furs, you know what I mean? The fur coats, all that?
Yeah, he had, but for the most part, he had what I guess everything we had. Same shit was involved around that time. The pails, all that. Yeah, he had all that shit. They was outside. They been outside. Shout out to his brother Huss too. That was my man. My son Huss.
Do you got a Tony Yayo story you could share with all of us?
Oh no, my only story that I really have with Tony Yayo that before we really got with him, I forgot that became what we family. It was a situation. I think Fat Shot had a party on 127th in Merrick, and we was all there wilding, and he was in there wilding too. He was like the loudest motherfucker that day. We was going back and forth. I forgot who he was arguing with though. He was arguing with somebody. It might have been Money Wrong. It might have been somebody though, but Ye was going crazy. Niggas was going crazy too, but that's like our only encounter with Ye. You know, he was out there wilding. You know, he's been the same way. He was there loud. Oh, Tony, he's doing all that animated shit. He was doing it there. So yeah, that's how we really met. That's like probably the first time I met Yayo too that time. My brother. Yeah, that's like the only story I got. We was at a party too. Fat Shaw was DJing this party. Yep. Yeah, it was animated like a motherfucker.
What about when he came home in 2005 or 2004 and then 2005 and dropped his album?
Yeah, we was in tune. I ain't go with them to go get him that time because I think he came home from Lakeview. I was somewhere else at that time. Matter of fact, they flew out to go get him. So yeah. I was around him though. We was around Ye. Real good nigga.
Yeah.
One thing I can say about Ye, he did right. He do right by his people too. He do right. I love people. I love the ones that do right by their people, man. Everybody that was around him on the road, he did right by them. Same for Banks, same for him. He do right. You gotta do right by your people. I think even Yayo, that's around the time Trav was around Yayo too. Trav had even, I think he got Trav. What did he jump on a song with Trav? Yeah, he did a song with Trav. What was that song Trav had? He did a song. That was real big for him to do. You know what I'm saying? Stand on your word, man. I like niggas like that. He do right by his people. One thing about he gonna do right. He gonna shout you out. He fuck with you. He gonna show you that love. That's the one thing he will do. Shout out to Ye.
Yeah, Tony Yayo actually shouted me out one time. Good dude.
Yeah, you ain't got no issues with my man Ye though, right?
I mean, he shouted me out and said I do good interviews. You know,
all right, just making sure. What about you ain't play with Banks, right? Because I think Banks might have told me something.
Now Banks doesn't mess with me, but
Why not?
Banks Banks doesn't mess with me. You know what I'm actually Banks does mess with me. He asked me he asked me to take a video down, I took it down. You know what I'm saying?
What you doing in the video?
Oh man, you know, I was just reliving
Pick
some
this shit up.
G-Unit history. You know what I'm saying? I was reliving some G-Unit history. I got a little raw and graphic with it though, man. You know what I'm saying?
You got too excited. Yeah, you gotta calm down a little bit, brother. I don't want to have to come out there, man. You know, that's my family. I like you, Mikey T, man.
Facts, man. And it's all
I
love.
want to tie you up.
It's all love to Lloyd Banks because I actually took down the video and I think he respected that because I
All right,
don't
that's
think the
what's
others
up.
would.
Oh yeah, that's stand up. That's good of you did that. You know what I'm saying? It's out of pocket, yeah, nigga. Respectfully, that's what's up though, man.
Facts, because I've always had respect for Banks and Yayo. You know what I mean? I've purchased these guys' albums, and you know what I'm saying. But let me ask you: do you remember when the song "Ghetto Quran" came out?
But yeah, what's up with it?
You know, why do you think a lot of people felt like 50 was dry snitching in the song? Some people
He
say it's
wasn't
a
dry
song.
snitching, man. He's big it up with that situation. That's not dry snitching. Like get back to that. The Ghetto Quran. That's showing love and respect. You shouting out names. You not telling them like most of that shit was old. A lot of people was already that did what they did already. They was in jail or they was out of jail. He ain't say nothing crazy. He was showing love. He was bigging them up. I don't see where that was dry snitching at. What was the dry snitching part? Who went? All right. Who went to? If they could tell me anybody that went to jail behind that song, then I could say that's dry snitching. They could tell me anybody's putting behind bars behind that song, then we gonna say that's dry snitching. That ain't dry snitching, bro. That's showing love. That's shouting out your peers and people that you watch coming up, and you bigging them up. That ain't no snitching shit. Niggas is people be crazy with this corny shit they be having. They narratives and they ways they thinking and saying shit. That's corny. Ain't no way in the world that's dry snitching, homie.
I actually had Bimmy on the show, and I asked Bimmy if he felt like that was a song that was a snitching record when he actually mentioned Bimmy. Like I asked
Yeah.
Bimmy if he felt like at that point in time, if it was implicating him in any way, and he said the same as you. It was a record just shouting everyone out.
Yeah, he's showing love, man. That record was a dope record to this day. It's fire. That's legendary record right there. That shit, that wasn't no dry snitching shit, man. Niggas be saying that corny. They corny. They hate it. There ain't no way in the world that's dry snitching. That's showing love, man. Showing love to your peers. Who did you watch coming up?
So how did you end up, you know, building a relationship with G Unit to end up going on the road with them?
I had a relationship with Wheezy, L, Halim. Like those are my guys. Rude Boy, all them. I had a relationship with them. Rude Boy, I had a really big relationship with him too. Rest in pieces. So I had a big relationship with him, but mostly Wheezy, L, Banks. Like I knew them school. Like I told you, we went to school. I knew them from then. So I already had a relationship with those guys ahead of time. So once I did that, they came and got me, and then we went from there. They actually told Fifth about me. I think it might have been Wheezy on them, but they told Fifth about me. Yo, we gotta go get Jesse. You know, my real name is Jesse. Everybody knew that. My man, rest in peace, Fat Shy. He from their block. He used to call me Westside Jesse. So I used to run with that because Westside Jesse. He used to scream it out on him. You know, you ever heard of Fat Shy? Of
Course, of course.
Yeah, so Fat Shy, he used to call me Westside Jesse. So he knew me with all of them too. He knew me from years when we used to go on party and fuck shit up. So yeah, that's how that happened though. Through those guys, those good fellas right there. And they brought me over there to Fifth, and the rest was history. I
That's
took a couple of my guys on the road. We took a couple mines, a couple people from the Nine, Shadyville. Man, we was gone. We was out. I think the first show might have been, what was the first show? I think Pittsburgh, like the first show. I remember this shit clear as day. This is off mixtape tour too. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. Just imagine being that age and seeing this type of shit at this age. Like this shit is intriguing. You see what I'm saying?
nice.
I ain't never seen no shit like that. We go there, there's thousands of people and all that. I'm like, nah, they here for Fifth. They here for the all off a mixtape tour. They did it real big, bro. They did it real big off a mixtape tour. Like I think they might have started the era that they had to, right? Who
Yes.
else did that around that time? Like mixtape tour. It wasn't it.
Junior was one of the first groups touring off of mixtapes. Lil Wayne did it later, but he had already had debut albums out. You know,
Yeah, he
found a formula with that, you know, and then he kept putting his guys on from that. I did an interview with Continental 5, which is out right now in full. He said that they stole Ja Rule's chain. Is it accurate that Ja Rule's chain was making its way through the hood?
I don't know. They probably did. I'm pretty sure they did. It ain't make it to me because it probably wouldn't have made it back. But say if they said it, then it happened. But it ain't make it to me.
Were there any altercations that you had with Murder Inc? Like, did you ever run into Cadillac Ty or Black Child?
Nah, I ain't never run into neither one of them. Whoa. Me and Black Child, not Black Child, me and Cadillac is all right. Well, he fuck with my peoples and my man YG, my good friend, my man Cali. Them. They from his neighborhood. They from Palm. That's like Palm City and shit like that. But at that time, it would have been now. It's like between Cadillac. That's my son. I see him. It's all love, but I don't know the rest of them. Nobody else out that crew and none of that. You know what I'm saying? Me and him is all right through my mutual friends and his peoples. Those are my guys, like my man YG. That's like my brother, like from over there. Like that's my dog for real. I can't speak for nobody else. You know what I'm saying on that end. Ja, that shit ain't never stopped. Fifth ain't letting up on that nigga.
Ja Rule recently said if 50 Cent walked into a room with him, nothing would happen. Do you agree?
Yeah. Fifth will smack the shit out of that nigga. I'm not gonna say nothing to happen, bro, because I know Fifth like that, and I'm not nigga about you being biased. I'm not being biased because I'm around. I've been around. He's like that. Like nigga, he like that. Son like that. Fifth like that. He like that. I don't believe they gonna be in the same room. When John say something slick, Fifth gonna smack the shit out of him. I know that for a fact.
On the plane, they had to play it cool though.
Yeah, they on that hell. You gotta be cautious. Nigga ain't going to jail over there. You locked up in the air, all that crazy shit on that plane. Can't be hell no, we ain't doing that.
Nobody definitely wants to go to jail.
At this point, motherfuckers be like this. That shit, Fifth ain't never gonna let them on. At this point, motherfuckers be like, don't even try to fix that shit. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Fat Joe tried. Fat Joe tried to solve it.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. But Fat Joe could see that the Fifth issue, they ain't never really had no real beef. So that situation got, you know what I'm saying? So you could fix that. Only thing Fifth, them niggas was just sacrificial lambs because of what was going on at that time. You know what I'm saying? You know he trying to pick Job Park. All right, where they at? Text it to me. Oh, when I finish this, I'm gonna come over there. You know, Fifth was just trying to dissect everybody that was with Son. Right. So if you was standing next to him, you caught it straight. And that's what it was. It was nothing really serious with Jada and none of them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was all love now. Whatever now. But Son is a different story, so you know how that go.
I want to ask, were you there during the encounter between Jimmy Henchman and Maserati Fox?
What was that? The city?
Yes.
I don't think I was there. Not sure. I don't think I was there.
Do you recall what happened that day in front of the Apollo? Could you take me into it? Maybe you weren't there to witness it.
Nah, I'm your bro. To be honest, my ET, I forgot that story, but you probably know more about that story than me. I heard about it though. I wasn't there though. I heard about it though. What they said happened. You probably could refresh my memory a little bit. What they said went down that day.
I believe Maserati Fox pulled out on Jimmy Henchman and left him leaking.
That's what they said. I can see Fox out. No, Maserati Fox. I can hear him saying that shit in my head right now. Ow, ow. That nigga F4 go best so I don't know about that, bro. If he did, he did, but I ain't hear that. I don't know about that. He probably did. No F4 crazy ass. I was locked up for the pandemic. I was in jail. 2020, I came home in 21. I got next to back to fifth, because you know my friends are all my day one friends, they still around. All the certain ones are still there. I think he had a situation because I really wasn't even into being out like that, man. But I'm like, yo, this is what they family, so we ain't never had it was all love. Fifth family, we family. And plus my niggas is around. Like, all my friends is still around. So we had a situation and I just pulled up. You know what I mean? I've been around since then. You know, when you grow, when you getting older and you do certain things, people take their own paths and they do different things in life. That's all I was with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure me out. While they figuring them out, gotta figure them out. My you know what I always say though, and my biggest mistake, or not even really mistake because I was young, we was all young at that time, but my biggest thing is not the relationships that people's around is not normal and getting more relationships and building them and learning more shit then. You know what I'm saying? That could have probably dragged on to now that I probably could have been, you don't know where, you know what I'm saying? I probably could have been somewhere with my toes out. You see what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I'm still here growing. I'm still in the hood. I'm just trying to get out. I'm trying to make it out of here. That's all I'm doing. I mean, right. But I just wish I would have took advantage of them situations then. But you know, at the end of the day, we was young. We was just happy to be there, bro. Happy to be there. So when you young, you got it's all type of bitches on the road. You know that shit is intriguing to you. You ain't never seen no. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Come from where we come from, and you go on the road, you like, whoa. You ain't never seen no shit. So nigga, we was just happy to be there, bro. Just happy to be there. That's my only mistake. This go round gonna be totally different because I know a lot more. I learned things and I know a lot more. So opportunities, when that opportunity come knocking, I'm gonna grab it all the way. No freaking.
How's it been performing your music at some of 50 shows?
Oh, that shit's a great feeling, bro. That shit, you know, you a little nervous at first, but I feel like I got that shit in me. Cause you know I started off being a hype man for Banks. I was the hype man for Banks coming up. I was his hype man. So you still gonna get that tingle, nervous feeling going out there. I don't give a fuck who you is. They can say you don't, but once you get warmed up, once I get that, when I'm warmed up and I feel like I got that crowd, is over. It's up from there. That shit feel good though, bro. That shit feel good. Word. That shit meant a lot to me doing that. Even I performed at Sony Hall. That shit, I always, one thing about me, they know me. I'm always thankful and I'm grateful for everything. I always tell people thank you. Like, man, I'm a gentleman. Like, I do right, bro. I do right. You know what I'm saying? I respect shit like that too. But, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of people, they don't got to do shit. Niggas don't got to do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? We all grown. So when them opportunities do come and people do it, I'm thankful for them, bro. That shit was everything, though. I think I recorded most of them. I'm like, when I get time, I'm gonna really take parts and pieces of everything and really put it together, like all the performances and shit like that. And I'm gonna put them all together when it's the right time. When it's the right time, I'll put all that shit together and just hold it right now. My main focus at this point is trying to get this deal. I'm on a situation. I'm really like I've been going really hard for like since I came home. I've been going hard. You been seeing me. I got the TopTiger Tuesday shit going on. Like, well, basically, what that is, it every Tuesday I'll drop like a freestyle, but I'll drop the freestyle with a video. You know, usually when niggas do like they freestyles and shit like that, they usually be like they might be sitting in the car or they might be sitting outside the car and they might be doing that. But me, I'm freestyling over beats, but doing videos to them. You know what I'm saying? That's a little different. That's something I said, let me do this and try something a little different. You know, I've been consistent with that shit for years. Like I've been home, almost 3 years now. I don't know, I'm at home almost 2.5 years, and I got a lot of content out, bro. A lot of videos. Dropped 2 albums. The first album was the one with me and DZ, General DZ, Golden Era. And now I dropped this, which is Tiger Stripes, which is my album. Got 8 tracks on it. Feature Chinks Drugs, RP the Chinks. Yeah, I've heard it. I got DNA on it, the battle rapper. You ever heard of DNA?
Of course.
Features DNA, Entourage. My man Stiletto produced the whole mixtape. He's from my hood, my neighbor. He's a dope producer. He actually produced the whole tape. So I got those guys on there, you know, DZ on there, my man Benji. Shout out to those good guys. My man Chico.
Tell me, how do you got a record with Chinks? Salute to my bro. Rest in peace to my bro.
Well, Chinks. Salute. Rest in peace to Chinks. Me and Chinks been friends for years, like since back in the day. You know, he's from Far Rock. We from Queens. You know, certain names in Queens are, you know what I'm saying? Them names. He's one of them names. I was one of those names. So I always had a relationship with Chinks, even before he went to jail. Like we was cool. We didn't have like a, but it was always cordial and it was always what's up. It was always love when he seen each other. So I reached out. I mean, he did it. You know what I'm saying? So he forever in my favor. You know what I'm saying? If I ever was to get some money off the situation, I would definitely hit his people's off. Because he did right. He did right. I ain't even had to ask him twice. Or, you know, a lot of these niggas you got to call and keep hitting them. this situation was one situation. I asked him, he came to my studio, he knocked it out. And I did that song years ago too. I just actually just changed a few words in my verse. But other than that, that's that's an old record, but it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? It's still able to play today. It's a good record. It's called Pray For Me. It's on the mix. It's on my album, Tiger Stripes, featuring Chiefs. Or that's a piece of that good brother.
Yeah, man. Chinks actually had me out to Far Rock. I went out and shot his first music video. He told me, "Yo, Mikey T, you're the first one who came to Far Rock to shoot with just me." All due respect to Stack Bundles. You know what I mean? He was a major star out of Far Rock. Chinks
Yeah.
became a big star as well. What do you remember about that day when Chinks came to the studio?
Oh, it was a late night scenery. Like I just happened to call him. Like I told him what day I was gonna be in the studio, and he pulled up. And one thing I learned from Chinks though, and a couple other people, is that even with them, like what he did ask me though, what I take heat today, and I'll be asking people the same shit when they be asking me to do songs with them. It's like what I'm doing with it. You know what I'm saying? What's your vision? What you doing with it? You know what I'm saying? I told him what I wanted to do with it because I understand it. Because to this day, I don't be wanting to do certain records with people because it's like, what you doing with it? You doing it? You want the record just to hold it? You gonna put it out? Like, what you really doing with it? Because a lot of niggas have had these records with people and never do nothing with them. I mean, it's content you got with these records, put them out. But with that record, I was trying to put out a mixtape. I don't know what happened in my life, but there's a lot of shit going on, so I wound up not able to put it out at that time. And shortly after, probably like a year or two later that this happened, maybe shorter than that, before that a year, and he passed away. So I'm like, I was just gonna wait for the right time to actually drop that record. You know what I'm saying? And that's a big. I like the record so much. I didn't even want to put it out. I was one of them these days to listen to, but I'm like, yeah, I gotta put this shit out though. I gotta drop this record. So no, a lot of people like it. You know what I mean?
We're gonna get into the this or that portion of the show. I need one choice, man, out of two selections. Let me know what you want to do here, man. You want to do this?
Depends on the questions.
Yeah, man. I
You catching me off guard. You ain't prep me. You ain't say your job. Look, we gonna be doing this.
well, everybody likes to do this, man. So we're gonna get into it, yo.
All right.
Big L or Joel Santana?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go with both. But if I had a choice, I'd probably shoot more towards Big L. That's more like, yeah, but they both great artists. I mean,
DMX or Tupac?
I'm going with Pac. I'm sorry. Pac my favorite all times. Can't Pac over everybody, but go ahead.
Brownsville or Far Rock?
Oh shit, they similar. Them motherfuckers both crazy. Oh man, but I guess my rock.
BJ's or Foot Locker?
BJ's or Foot Locker? Where did that come from? Throwing me off. BJ's or Foot Locker? Like what the fuck? Ain't one is like a clothing store, one is like a food store.
Nah, man. BJ's, man. Shoot,
BJ's?
BJ's. You know BJ's, man.
I do?
You
I
know.
probably do. I'm gonna go with Foot Locker because I really don't know.
Beef patty with cheese or chopped cheese?
Top cheese, but it gotta be turkey meat. No freaking.
Bronx River or Sound View?
I'm gonna go with Soundview.
Hassan Campbell or Doggy Diamonds?
Doggy Diamonds. Shout out to Doggy Diamonds. Doggy Diamonds, baby.
Whack 100 or Suge Knight?
Good God. Wack 100. Suge Knight. Neither. Suge, though.
Bad Boy or Death Row?
Death Row.
The Outlaws or Junior Mafia?
Oh, man, that's a rough one. You know I'm a pop nigga, so I'm gonna go with the Outlaws. I fuck with C's, though. C's was nice.
K Slay or DJ Clue?
Case, I'm from Queens, man. Don't make me choose. I'm gonna go with Clue. Shout, rest in peace to K Slato.
Funk Master Flex or DJ Enough?
Flex. No. Yeah. Flex. No. We're enough from Queens. I'm being biased now. I can't be doing shit like that.
Hot 97
Both.
or Power 105?
105 because they play my music. Self and don't play my music, so I gotta shoot with that for now. Until Hot 97 show me different.
Hennessy or vodka?
Hennessy.
50 Cent or Ja Rule?
Come on. Is that a trick question? It's the unit, baby.
Drill or trap?
I'd rather go with trap. I like drill though. I'm open to all music, man. People be like, "Oh, drill, dude, drill should give me a headache," but I fuck with the drill. I fuck with the drill. I don't really like a lot of the ones that sound the same, but the ones that do things a little differently, I fuck with it. I'm open to all that. Yeah, so. Joffy the TopTiger here with my man Mikey T, the movie star. Get it.